Hey there, have you ever heard of deep learning? No, not scuba diving with the sharks, I'm talking about the fancy term for teaching machines to think like humans. And let me tell you, it's not as easy as it sounds. Imagine trying to teach your dog to do your taxes. Yeah, good luck with that. But that's kind of what we're doing with deep learning. Deep learning is a subset of machine learning that uses neural networks, which are modeled after the human brain. These networks are made up of layers of interconnected nodes, or neurons, that process information and make decisions. The more layers a neural network has, the deeper it is, and the more complex tasks it can handle. This is where the term deep learning comes from. But deep learning isn't just about making machines smarter, it's about making them more efficient too. You see, traditional machine learning algorithms can take a lot of time and data to train. But with deep learning, we can train these networks to learn on their own, without the need for explicit programming. It's like having a personal tutor that never gets tired or needs a break. Pretty cool, right? So, next time you hear someone talking about deep learning, don't think they're talking about scuba diving with the sharks, they're talking about the future of AI and how it will change the world. But, before you get too excited and start teaching your toaster to make coffee, remember that deep learning still has its limitations. It's not a magic wand that can solve all of our problems, and it's important to use it responsibly. And also, just because a neural network can perform a task, doesn't mean it fully understands it. It's like a parrot repeating words, it can mimic human behavior, but it doesn't actually understand the meaning behind it. But, despite its limitations, deep learning is still a powerful tool that has the potential to revolutionize the way we live and work. From self-driving cars to personalized medicine, the applications of deep learning are endless. So, if you're interested in learning more about deep learning and how it's shaping the future, I suggest you dive deeper into the subject, just not literally, you might get eaten by a shark. One last thing, as with any new technology, it's important to be aware of the potential ethical implications of deep learning, such as bias in decision-making, and privacy concerns. It's crucial that we use this technology in a responsible way, and that we have a robust regulatory framework in place to guide its development and use. Also, it's worth to mention that deep learning is not the only type of machine learning. There are other forms like supervised and unsupervised learning, reinforcement learning, and etc. Each of them have their own strengths and weaknesses, and the best approach often depends on the problem you're trying to solve. Overall, deep learning is a fascinating and rapidly advancing field that has the potential to change the world in many positive ways. But, it's important to approach it with a critical eye, and to use it in a responsible way. Thanks for listening, and I hope you're as excited about the future of deep learning as I am.